It is no less impressive than a pyramid of Giza, and it was built by a people still in the Stone Age. They call it Nan Madol, and it's one of the most impressive places on Earth. It's a genuine world wonder.
There are places on Earth that seem almost untouched by time, holding secrets that science and history are still struggling to uncover. Remote islands, dense jungles, and ancient ruins often hide clues to civilizations that once thrived with ingenuity and determination beyond what we might expect. Modern technology has given us tools to peer into these hidden worlds like never before, revealing patterns, structures, and anomalies that have remained invisible for centuries. Yet, even with all our advances, some discoveries are so astonishing that they prompt immediate caution or intervention. Today's story takes us to one of the most mysterious and enigmatic sites in the Pacific Ocean, a megalithic city that challenges our understanding of engineering, organization, and human ambition. Recent aerial explorations using cutting-edge LiDAR technology promised to uncover new layers of the city. But what the team found caused an immediate shutdown of the operation, leaving questions that may never be fully answered. Nan Madol stands as a haunting testament to human ambition and ingenuity, an eerie labyrinth of stone rising from the turquoise waters of Pohnpei, its very existence challenging what we think we know about ancient civilizations. The city is a sprawling network of over 90 artificial islets, meticulously constructed atop coral reefs, each linked by a web of narrow canals that snake through the complex like veins in some colossal living organism. The basalt columns that form the foundations and walls of these islets are enormous, some weighing tens of tons, yet were transported across water from distant quarries, a feat that defies comprehension when we consider the absence of wheels, cranes, or mechanized vehicles. The precision with which the stones were cut and fitted together evokes both awe and unease, as though the city was not merely built, but conjured, a place designed to impress or intimidate, to endure beyond its own time. Nan Madol functioned as the ceremonial and political heart of the Sodeleur dynasty, which ruled Pohnpei for centuries, yet the very splendor that ensured its dominance may have sown the seeds of its downfall. The labyrinthine corridors, ruined temples, and sunken tombs whisper stories of a civilization capable of staggering engineering feats, whose remnants continue to challenge modern understanding of prehistoric societies. To conceive the logistics behind moving colossal stone blocks over water without modern machinery is to confront a riddle that continues to puzzle engineers and historians alike, a problem that hints at knowledge and coordination far beyond what most would expect from a society of its time. Scholars speculate that the Sodeleur utilized levers, rafts, and highly coordinated labor systems, perhaps spanning multiple generations, each contributing to the layered complexity of the city. The scale of organization required for such an undertaking implies a sophisticated social hierarchy, a level of planning and resource management that renders traditional notions of primitive civilizations obsolete. These enormous constructions suggest mastery not only over material, but also over manpower and logistics, a mastery that teeters on the edge of the inexplicable when we consider the tools available at the time. Even as the city's ruins yield hints of its former grandeur, modern technology has begun to expose secrets long concealed by dense jungle and encroaching ocean. LiDAR technology, capable of scanning the terrain beneath trees and water with remarkable precision, has illuminated anomalies within Nan Madol that were previously invisible, revealing hidden islets, substructures, and patterns that could alter our understanding of the city's layout and function. Drones equipped with these laser systems have traced the skeletal remains of structures buried beneath moss and sediment, exposing an underlying order that is both mesmerizing and unsettling. The revelations, however, were abruptly curtailed, leaving tantalizing fragments of knowledge hanging in the air. Reports suggest that the sudden cessation of LiDAR surveys may have been prompted by concerns over the protection of sacred or sensitive areas. Yet whispers abound that the technology threatened to expose truths too profound or unsettling to be unveiled. This partial revelation, combined with the inaccessibility of the site, amplifies the aura of mystery surrounding Nan Madol, making it a magnet for researchers driven by curiosity, adventurers chasing forbidden knowledge, and theorists seeking to decode its enigmatic construction. Each glimpse beneath the foliage raises more questions than it answers, feeding speculation that the city may hold secrets capable of rewriting history or revealing facets of ancient human capability previously thought unattainable. The stigma deepens when considering the reasons for Nan Madol's abandonment. Despite its monumental architecture and political centrality, the city was ultimately deserted, its canals silting up and basalt walls succumbing to the unrelenting encroachment of nature. Historians have proposed several explanations, each chilling in its implications. Resource strain is one plausible factor. Sustaining a city of artificial islands in a coral reef ecosystem would have demanded constant supplies of food, fresh water, and building materials, resources that may have been difficult or impossible to maintain over extended periods. The city's very magnificence may have become a burden. The relentless labor and logistical effort required to keep it functioning, creating tensions within the society. Another possibility lies in the nature of the Sodelur dynasty itself, whose rule was marked by strict authoritarianism. The dynasty's rigid control over its people, while initially effective in organizing the construction and governance of such an ambitious city, may have engendered fear, resentment, or rebellion, creating internal pressures that ultimately made continued habitation untenable. External forces likely compounded these internal stresses, particularly the arrival of Isokelekel, a formidable foreign leader whose incursion is said to have destabilized the ruling dynasty, catalyzing the decline of a civilization that had reached unprecedented heights of architectural and social achievement. The convergence of environmental, social, and political pressures paints a picture of a city that, while monumental in its conception, may have been inherently fragile, a delicate ecosystem of stone, labor, and authority that could not withstand the shifting currents of circumstance. This interplay of factors leaves the ultimate cause of abandonment shrouded in uncertainty, a mystery that continues to captivate scholars and explorers alike. Beyond these tangible explanations, the city of Nan Madol exerts a psychological pull that is difficult to articulate. Its ruins are not merely remnants of stone. They are markers of human ambition at the edge of possibility, artifacts of a society whose ingenuity appears almost unnatural. The very scale and precision of the structures invite speculation about methods and knowledge that have vanished without trace, as if the city were a warning or a monument left for future generations to puzzle over. In the silence of the deserted canals, one can almost hear echoes of the past. The laborers hauling immense stones, the rulers dictating orders from ceremonial platforms, and the inhabitants navigating the narrow causeways that stitched the city together. Each fragment of basalt, each overgrown pathway, suggests narratives of power, devotion, and human limitation pushed to extremes. The interplay of natural decay and enduring architecture evokes a sense of dread alongside awe, as the city stands frozen between the brilliance of its creators and the inexorable forces that reclaimed it. Even today, Nan Madol's partially submerged and eroding structures give off an unsettling impression, as though the city is slowly sinking into oblivion while guarding its secrets against the outside world. The site's allure is further heightened by the knowledge that much of it remains unexplored, that beneath the canopy and shifting waters, hidden chambers and forgotten tombs may hold artifacts or inscriptions capable of shedding new light on the Saudeleur dynasty, their society, and the motivations behind their extraordinary constructions. The very act of imagining the construction process itself can send chills down one's spine. Picture tens of thousands of laborers coordinating to haul multi-ton stones across water, working under the direction of a centralized authority whose planning spanned decades, possibly centuries. Each stone required meticulous placement to ensure stability, a task complicated by the uneven surfaces of artificial islets and shifting tides. To orchestrate such an operation without the benefit of written engineering schematics, modern cranes, or mechanized transport suggests a level of ingenuity and precision that borders on the incomprehensible. The coordination implied by these efforts speaks to a society with a profound understanding of human resource management, physics, and logistics, knowledge that seems far ahead of its time. LiDAR scans hint at even more intricate designs beneath the surface, suggesting that the visible structures may only be a fraction of what was originally conceived, a submerged skeleton of complexity that raises the unsettling possibility that we are only glimpsing the surface of a far greater enigma. The combination of monumental stonework, strategic water engineering, and social organization required to create such a city evokes both admiration and unease, leaving the viewer to question what other human capacities may have existed and vanished into obscurity. As Nan Madol decays, its stories become increasingly speculative, each theory of its construction and abandonment laden with implications that unsettle as much as they intrigue. The city functions as a canvas upon which historians, archaeologists, and theorists project their interpretations, yet no single explanation fully captures the magnitude of what the Saudeleur achieved. Resource limitations, oppressive rule, and foreign conquest intertwine to provide partial explanations for its desertion. Yet these do not diminish the overwhelming impression of human ingenuity frozen in time. LiDAR revelations, incomplete though they are, reinforce the notion that the city's secrets extend beyond immediate perception, hinting at architectural innovations or societal structures that may have been lost forever. Every corridor, every basalt block, and every waterway contributes to a lingering sense of unease, as though the city itself were aware of its own unnatural perfection and the consequences that such perfection may have wrought. In this sense, Nan Madol is more than an archaeological site. It is a psychological landscape, a reflection of the extremes of human ambition and the mysteries that persist when civilizations rise and vanish, leaving behind only their monuments, whispers, and enigmas that refuse to fade. The interplay of history, engineering, and speculation at Nan Madol ensures that it remains a site of enduring fascination and subtle terror. The city's creation required intellect and coordination that challenged conventional timelines of human development, while its abandonment underscores the fragility inherent even in societies that achieve extraordinary feats. The partial glimpses provided by modern technologies such as LiDAR invite the imagination to wander into darker possibilities, suggesting hidden chambers, substructures, or artifacts whose significance is not yet understood and may never be fully revealed. The combination of advanced stone engineering, intricate water management, hierarchical social organization, and eventual decline produces a narrative that is as compelling as it is unsettling, leaving an indelible impression on all who contemplate it. Nan Madol embodies the tension between achievement and impermanence, between human ambition and nature's inexorable reclamation, and between the known and the unknowable, making it one of the most enigmatic and spine-chilling sights in human history. This extraordinary city continues to defy explanation, standing as a silent enigma amidst the tropical waters, its partially submerged ruins and labyrinthine canals evoking a profound sense of mystery. Every visit, every scan, and every scholarly inquiry uncovers new layers, yet simultaneously deepens the uncertainty surrounding its origins, purpose, and ultimate demise. Nan Madol is a reminder that human achievement can be both awe-inspiring and unsettling, that history can conceal as much as it reveals, and that some mysteries are destined to haunt the imagination long after their creators have vanished. Nan Madol's enigmatic presence extends beyond its monumental stones and labyrinthine canals, permeating the realm of legend, myth, and speculation, as local Pohnpeian oral histories imbue the city with a sense of the divine and supernatural. Generations of storytellers have described the involvement of mystical beings in the city's construction, narratives that portray Nan Madol not merely as a political and ceremonial hub, but as a site of cosmic significance, a bridge between the human and the otherworldly. These stories, passed down through centuries, are suffused with a sense of awe and unease, suggesting that the city was conceived with knowledge or power beyond ordinary human means. This oral tradition, vivid and persistent, has provided fertile ground for pseudo-archaeological theories that stretch the imagination even further. Outside of academic circles, writers and enthusiasts have proposed that Nan Madol could only have been built by lost continents, civilizations far more advanced than previously documented, or even extraterrestrial visitors. While such ideas lack empirical support and are dismissed by rigorous scholarship, they amplify the city's mystique, casting it as a locus of wonder and fear, a place where the ordinary rules of history and construction seem to falter. The coexistence of credible research and imaginative speculation ensures that Nan Madol captivates a global audience, blending tangible archaeological intrigue with the intoxicating allure of the unknown. The controversy surrounding modern exploration, particularly the use of LiDAR technology, has intensified this aura of secrecy and fascination. Drone-based LiDAR scans over the site revealed structures and anomalies that hint at expansions or features of the city previously unknown, sparking excitement among archaeologists and conspiracy theorists alike. Yet the operation was abruptly halted, an action that has only deepened curiosity and fueled speculation. Potential reasons for the shutdown vary, from concerns about the protection of fragile cultural heritage and the prevention of looting to fears that revealing certain structures could provoke security risks or public misinterpretation. Some speculate that the scans detected anomalies so difficult to reconcile with conventional archaeological understanding that authorities chose to limit exposure until further evaluation could be conducted. This combination of partial revelation and deliberate suppression creates an almost cinematic tension, positioning Nan Madol not merely as an archaeological site, but as a guarded enigma whose full story remains tantalizingly out of reach. The secrecy invites conjecture and ensures that every discovery, or every rumored discovery, resonates across the globe, drawing attention from researchers, adventurers, and armchair theorists alike. The global fascination with lost cities places Nan Madol within a wider continuum of human obsession with forgotten civilizations. Stories of Atlantis, Machu Picchu, Petra, and countless other vanished metropolises capture a deep-seated psychological impulse. The desire to uncover what has been hidden, to confront the remnants of human ingenuity long since obscured by time, vegetation, or catastrophe. LiDAR technology has transformed this quest, revealing previously unknown structures buried beneath jungles, deserts, and even ocean floors, and in doing so, continually rewriting our understanding of historical narratives. Nan Madol epitomizes this phenomenon, its partially submerged ruins and uncharted islets standing as a stark reminder that what we see on the surface often represents only a fraction of what once existed. Despite centuries of study, scholars have only begun to scratch the surface of its mysteries. Beneath the known canals and basalt walls lie untold stories, waiting for the right combination of technology, interpretation, and patience to illuminate them. This sense of incompleteness is both thrilling and unsettling, a reminder that human history contains hidden chapters whose contents could challenge long-held assumptions about social organization, engineering prowess, and the scale of ambition that ancient societies could achieve. Looking to the future, exploration of Nan Madol promises both challenges and revelations. The shutdown of LiDAR operations has not extinguished the desire for understanding. Rather, it has underscored the delicate balance between research and preservation. Archaeologists, historians, and remote sensing experts are continuing to explore alternative approaches, from satellite imaging and underwater sonar scans to carefully coordinated drone surveys that respect local governance and cultural sensitivities. Each new method carries the potential to reveal previously invisible structures, corridors, or sub-islets, offering fresh insights into the city's design, function, and history. The anticipation of such discoveries fuels an ongoing sense of suspense and possibility, as each breakthrough could redefine what is known about the Sodelur dynasty, the logistics of ancient construction, or the ingenuity of prehistoric societies in ways that are as thrilling as they are unnerving. Nan Madol thus remains a living enigma, a site where human curiosity, technological innovation, and the persistence of legend intersect, producing a tension that captivates both experts and enthusiasts. The allure of Nan Madol is amplified by the interplay of tangible achievements, mythic narratives, and modern technological revelations. Its enormous basalt columns, the intricate network of artificial islets, and the carefully engineered canals are evidence of human effort on a scale that defies comprehension, while legends and pseudo-archaeological claims imbue the site with an unsettling sense of the supernatural. The partial LiDAR scans, abruptly halted, hint at further structures and anomalies, feeding speculation that the city may hold secrets still inaccessible to modern science. The resulting combination of mystery, ambition, and technological revelation makes Nan Madol more than an archaeological site. It becomes a psychological landscape, a place where the imagination and the historical record intersect in ways that provoke awe, fear, and unending curiosity. This layered complexity is what ensures that Nan Madol continues to grip the global imagination, drawing scholars, explorers, and dreamers into its labyrinth of stone, water, and legend, each step revealing fragments of human ingenuity while simultaneously hinting at what may remain forever concealed. Even as technologies evolve and new surveys are undertaken, the city's enigmatic nature guarantees that complete understanding remains elusive. Every drone flight, every sonar scan, and every satellite image has the potential to uncover previously invisible structures. Yet each partial revelation only reinforces the sense that the site is larger, deeper, and more complex than can be readily comprehended. This is compounded by the rich oral traditions and myths that frame Nan Madol as a place touched by forces beyond ordinary human experience. Narratives that mingle with scientific investigation to create an ever-expanding web of mystery. The city stands at the intersection of known history and unknown possibility, a silent witness to the capabilities of a society that achieved extraordinary feats while ultimately succumbing to environmental, social, and political pressures. The tension between what is revealed and what remains hidden amplifies the city's allure, inviting both rational investigation and imaginative interpretation, ensuring that Nan Madol will continue to inspire awe, curiosity, and a subtle unease for generations to come. Nan Madol, therefore, embodies the enduring fascination with lost civilizations, a place where architectural mastery, human ambition, myth, and mystery converge. Its ruins whisper of the extraordinary capabilities of the Sodelur dynasty, while legends and pseudo-archaeological narratives hint at possibilities beyond conventional understanding. The abrupt halting of LiDAR exploration and the tantalizing glimpses it provided reinforce the notion that there is much more hidden beneath the surface, while the ongoing pursuit of knowledge promises to illuminate the city's secrets incrementally, revealing both the brilliance and fragility of its creators. It is a city where history and speculation intertwine, where each discovery raises as many questions as it answers, and where the imagination of humanity confronts the enduring enigma of what was achieved, what was lost, and what remains hidden, suspended in stone and water, waiting to be revealed. The lost city of Nan Madol continues to captivate the world, not just for what has been uncovered, but for the secrets that remain hidden beneath its basalt stones and canals. LiDAR may have given us a glimpse into its concealed depths, but the abrupt shutdown reminds us that some mysteries resist our attempts to fully uncover them. If you found this story as astonishing as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more deep dives into the world's most fascinating mysteries. There are countless hidden corners of history still waiting to be explored, and you won't want to miss a single discovery.